Yo, man, bang, bang, man. Nine the gang, we in here, baby. Shout out to the Gold Gang. Gold Gang, we in here. Shout out to Real BRC, the fam, the bros. Y'all know I love y'all. Shout out to Bars is back, man. Shout out to Cash, shout out to Arse. So, yeah, man, what I say here, I genuinely hope everybody I just named, shouted out, whatever. They said hit dog or holler, so, you know, Jersey United don't never just take shots, and I'm not taking shots here. Just don't get the game misconstrued. Y'all about to hear a lot of stuff. It's not going to be true. Just come to the source, man. So if and when somebody says it, Jersey United says something, make sure you come see it for yourself. Especially if you got my number, hit me up and watch it all in context. And I'm prefacing this because of the fact that I just dealt with the same thing. There's an individual who sent me a message. I don't know this dude at all, but not sent a message, but he left a comment saying, "Yo, Double R is taking shots at you. Retro Rob is taking shots." Remember I told y'all yesterday somebody hit me up not hit me up, but left a comment saying, "Yo, Double R is bugging." What did I do? Did I start bombing on Double R? Absolutely not. First thing I did was call him. I didn't even know what nobody was talking about. So y'all weirdos need to start learning how I operate. You gotta know your audience, B. Know your audience, man. What's good, bro? So y'all can't maneuver or finagle me the way that y'all finesse some of these other goofies, man. That's not me. But anyway, this dude says that Double R was taking shots. I ain't even called Double R or reach out to him, text him or nothing. I just said how. Dude ain't respond. But he ended up, he commented on a different one of my videos talking about, yo, because I get this often too. Yo, I did a blog, man. I did a blog. I want you to check it out. So I always show love. Even with people who disagree with me, whatever. So dude's name is Masked Knight. Go subscribe to Masked Knight, y'all. Masked, Masked, night, like not nighttime, but like the dark night. Go subscribe to him. Check out his channel. You know, get that brother some views. He posted that a while ago. Had 6 views on it. So it's attention he seeks. It's attention he got. So yeah, man, go check that brother out. But anyway, so the blog that he dropped that he wanted me to see, right, was a blog saying, yo, Battle Truth sent me to tell you and Retro Rob. Battle Truth sent a message to you and Retro Rob. So as y'all know, Battle Truth is my bro. We don't agree on battle rap stuff a lot of the times, but whatever. That's like fam. Like that's my bro. So as soon as he said Battle Truth wanted me to tell you or Double R anything, I knew he was lying because Battle Truth don't work that way. Say what y'all want about Battle Truth. There have been some individuals who don't even like the fact that like I'm cool with the dude, but there's some things that nobody can really say about him. Even with his hate, his Cassidy hate, or his Verb love, or even other questionable stuff like his Sue Surf hate, because that's what it really was before the Cassidy hate kind of surfaced. But say what y'all want about him. The dude don't move weird like a lot of these bloggers and a lot of these people out here. He doesn't. We can take his videos, his footage, put it up there, bomb on him, make memes, say all this stuff, just straight up roast him, whatever. We will not wake up to no copyright strikes. We will not wake up to nothing like that. If anything, he firing shots back. And he ain't going through no middleman, especially a middleman that nobody knows. So anyways, man, so go check out Masked Knight, man. Like I said, go check out his channel, his page. Watch the video he sent to me and Retro Rob. He tried to infiltrate, I guess if that's what you want to call it. But he was trying to play brothers for suckers, bro. We not you, man. I'm not you. You're not gonna get that off with me. So saying, yo, Retro Rob sent shots, he fired shots at you. What, I was gonna get on camera and just bomb on Rob without speaking to him or without figuring out anything? I'm not you. So anyway, this goofy, he's hiding. He got the perfect name, the Masked Knight. He hiding his face the whole time. But anyway, how can I believe you, bro? How can I believe anything you say or respect it when you can't even stand on what you say? You hiding yourself. Look at you in that little filthy crib, like the dark room. You got one of your roaches to turn the camera on. Not even one of like the puff pass roaches. You definitely one of those going through people's ashtrays trying to steal their roaches when they're not looking. You definitely, can I get a bust down? Can I hit that Lucy? Can you save me a couple drags? You definitely one of those dudes. Filthy. But anyway, this dude proceeds to do what these gay people keep doing. I don't understand y'all, bro. You think that what you said was supposed to be disrespect to me? That only counts as disrespect to me if you could say it in my face. Or at the very least, if you don't hide yourself while you're saying it. But that's neither here nor there. So you already know what he said. He went right into the inviting brothers to his penis. I mean, that's the life you live, bro. I mean, it's 2019. They giving y'all parades and everything. So, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your life. But all you got to do, let me know where you stay, bro. If you live anywhere near the area, we can get to it with these, not with that old fugazi stuff you talk. But I don't understand y'all. Like, it wasn't no pictures of his father nowhere near around, no mention of him. But we know what that's about. Pops wasn't there. That's why he's effeminate like that. That's why he has his mother's energy and his auntie and his grandma. He was raised by and around just them. So, he's upset. That's what he hates about Jersey Niner. When I talk about my standards and when I talk about, just my background and constantly talking about my pop and how much I love him and I'm grateful for it, he's the reason why I'm grateful. Because in the words of Lux, man, you can see what happened when the father don't take the time. Feminine energy. That's one thing that I really want to get out of battle rap. Even more so than the Tootsie Roll on stage, let's get the feminine energy out of battle rap. Except for with the Queen of the Ring girls. Farrah, Shuni, Official. Even they harder than this dude. Yo, that's my thing. Said it like 30 times. Brother's face. What makes that brother so upset about Jersey Niner and Retro Rob or Retro Rob? Makes brothers so mad about that. He doesn't know me. He don't know me from Adam, y'all. From Adam. Never met me in my life. I never met him. I never had a single word about him. I never even knew his name. He didn't exist to me until today and just now to me. Don't know unless he's one of the people that I already roasted and he tried to change his name and all of that. That's probably one of the reasons he hiding. I'll be flaming these dudes. It's already flaming. Yeah, but let's talk. So again, called a liar. I was explaining this in the video in the live earlier. I was called a liar when I ain't catch the second round. I left during Arsenal's second, like towards the middle of Arsenal's second, I left. I'm glad I watched the battle now. I saw it on cam. Got to really evaluate, break things down, and see it for what it was. But I'm even more glad that the video footage verifies everything that I was saying. So for those who know, for the bros that were there, man, they know what I had on. They know what I was wearing. I normally don't wear nothing but Niners during during the inside of the season. While the season is going on, I don't wear nothing but 49ers. But just in light of the event and the gravity of it, and it was just dope, man. I was happy to be there. I definitely wanted to show love to Philly, which is like home to me. I live right across the bridge, grew up right across the bridge. I went to school in Philly. As a matter of fact, when Gilly was doing his interview after with Uncle Ra, I told you I was right there on the floor, right behind Uncle Ra. I was down there hurting, like half passed out, hurting. And So Gil shouted out LaSalle and everything. That's where I went. But let's chop this up, man. So do y'all remember what I said when I was talking about with mediators, counselors, psychologists between two people, whether it's siblings, whether it's husband and wife, for people like not Masked Innocence, he be dropping battle rap videos. This dude name is Masked Knight. People like Masked Knight, it's like husband and husband mediation. Yeah, bro, I know you happy. You got the right to marry your high school sweetheart. And what was that, 2015, 2016? The Supreme Court allowed you to just be free here and just you can have all the rights that everybody else can have. So I guess it ain't work out though, because you trying to solicit that service from other brothers, man. Ain't you married now? It ain't just a domestic partnership no more. You allowed to, like, get down on one knee and everything. You definitely the catcher, not the pitcher too. Definitely. That's a fact. But nah, so anyways, brothers try to call me a liar the same way they try to call me a liar with other things. Now, you saw the battle, you just lying. Okay, so to the bros, as I was saying, to the bros that know what I had on the Terrell Owens Eagles Super Bowl jersey, the green joint, like the actual game jersey from the Super Bowl. And I had on the Nike Air Raids, like that's the old school Bo Jackson joints with the cross straps. Dope, but they white and gold. And I had on a gold Philadelphia Eagles hat. So it was from the 50th anniversary season, or what? Yeah, 50th? The 50th, yeah, the 50th Super Bowl anniversary a couple years back. So they did all the jersey I got, because that still connects me to my boys, man, Niner gang. Eagles don't wear gold, but whatever. When you look at the video, look at the Cassidy versus Arsenal battle. Look at the top of the video, like right in the middle of where the camera is pointing, and look back there where Don DeMarco is. I'm super black, so you can't see my face. Same thing with Don DeMarco, same thing with Swave 7. If you go watch my little short blog I dropped yesterday when I was talking to Swave, that's one of the things Swave said when I was recording. He's like, yeah, yo, I'm super black, you can't see me. So we were just laughing about that. And I was like, yeah, well, I got the towel on too, so that's the only way and the only reason they can see me. So anyways, but if you look in the footage, that gold Eagles hat that you see, that's Niner, standing next to Don DeMarco in the DJ booth, on the DJ platform. That's me. So I want y'all to take note of every time you can see that gold Eagles hat, and then I want you to take note of when you don't see that gold Eagles hat anymore. First and foremost, before I even left the stage, I dropped my head. I was laying down like on the DJ booth. And Don asked me like if I could just readjust or something. He asked me if I was good. Swave asked me if I was okay. I collapsed. I tried to take my shirts off and everything because I had on the jersey. I had on a long sleeve white shirt. Took that off. I was up there dying. But yeah, so take note of when you see that gold Eagles hat, and take note of when you don't see that gold Eagles hat anymore. And exactly what I said is exactly what it was, because first of all, I have no reason to lie. I don't fear none of y'all enough. I don't fear your judgment. When I started blogging, you think I wasn't aware of trolls and trolling? You think I'm new to this for real? Nah, bro. No, I'm familiar with it. So I was familiar with trolls again, man. Battle Truth is my friend, so I'll be on his videos. I see the way y'all troll him. I see the way y'all troll everybody. Everybody gets it. That's just part of the game, man. That's what it goes with. So I made a vow to myself from the very moment I started that troll and no troll, subscribers, no subscribers, big fan base, small fan base, Jersey Nine is going to be 100% authentic 100% of the time. I'm going to say what I feel, and y'all adjust to that or not. Simple as that. So, yeah, so the individual, like I was telling y'all last night, dude called me a liar. You're lying. You did see all of the whole thing. You watched the whole thing. You just didn't want to recap it or talk about it because you biased and you were Cassidy Stan. So yeah, man, just watch any of y'all who actually watch the battle and have access to it. Shout out to my bro too. I ain't even gonna put his name out there because I don't know if he would want that. But you know, I definitely, man, just shout out to the bro. He know who I'm talking about and he knows why. But yeah, man, so let's get off into it. This really is nothing but a continuation of what I was saying. The first round, I got Cassidy winning that round, clearly. And second watch, it was even worse. And I'm already knowing that it's, yeah, you just biased and you trying to rescue. I read that comment a million times too, from a million different people. Y'all trying to save him, you trying to save him, because the real BRC is all about Cassidy. Nah, bro, been telling y'all that for a long time, man. The real BRC is about real, being real. So whoever you think won, or why ever you think somebody won. So if you flip-flopping, that's when I'm on some, I can't rock with no flip-floppers. But if you standing on the principles that you always stand on, then you call that battle however you see it. You have the right and the freedom to do that. I have the right and the freedom to agree with it, disagree with it, or voice how I feel about it. Simple as that. And you're not going to see or hear Jersey Niner bombing on people just because they disagree with me. That's not what it's about. And you're definitely not going to hear me trying to silence anybody who disagrees with me. Nah, man, I actually want more people to step up and speak how they feel and be honest about it. That's what this is all about. We all about growth, right? So anyway, man, yeah, so like I said, man, Cassidy definitely won that first round. And has anybody been able to reach out to Swave? I don't know if y'all connected to him on social media or the Black Sour Ranger. I'm not sure, but anybody who's able to get in contact with Swave at all in any type of way, please reach out to him and let him know that it's a new small-time blogger. Tell him it's the dude in the TO jersey and the Eagles jersey who he was standing with during most of the night, but definitely during the Cassidy versus Arts battle. Because again, since brothers, I'm just such a liar. They think I'm lying about stuff. They thought I lied about leaving the stage or when I left the stage. I'm glad it came through on camera because I didn't think it would. I didn't think I would be seen at all through the cloud of smoke or anything like that. I thought the cameras were too low. I thought maybe they would have got just the front row of people on stage. But nah, there was a camera that was higher. So you can't see my features, but you definitely see my hat. It's a bright gold Eagles hat. So you see, I wasn't lying about that. But I want Swave to come through and just confirm everything I've been saying. But yeah, so I challenged everybody earlier to, if you when you either speaking about the battle or when you're going to watch other people speak about it, when you're going to watch people's recaps, whether it's a major media personality, whether it's one of the smaller channels, myself, whoever, whether it's just a regular fan who maybe just started blogging or whatever, or even if you're just looking at it on social media, I want you to look at the way people talk about the battle. I want you to look at two really key components. One is the tone behind it. Look at if there's any emotional sort of language in the title or in the way that they're speaking about it. Emotional language, meaning they're evaluating this based upon their feelings to some degree, whether that work in one dude's favor or against them. Either way, so evaluate that. Evaluate the emotion behind it. And number two, evaluate the actual points, the evidence and the actual points they use. Evaluate how much of it is genuinely about the actual battle, the raps, and not about anything extraneous or anything external. The people who are saying that one person won or lost and they cite crowd reaction or because he got booed, let me tell y'all something, all of them got booed. So if that's your standard, then you got booed. He got booed, so he automatically lost the battle or lost the round. That means there was a whole lot of losers that night because everybody got booed. Everybody. No longer are people or crowds like this let me not just say people, because some battles, some venues are different and better than others. Some crowds are different and better. But no longer are people allowing these battle rappers to get away with filler to any. And so when we talking Cass, man, Cass, I know you saw this at the Goods battle. What they were doing is they were taking your setups. They were taking, like, man, just your setups, bro. Not even punches, not even the main bars or lines. They were taking your setups and killing you for it as if that was supposed to be a haymaker. Like when you said, you know, when you went to, when you were in Dubai or whatever. So they doing the same thing here. And another thing I want y'all to watch for with these evals. These people will tell you where their head is at and what their focus was and what they were looking for in this battle with the way that they speak about and even title their blogs. The people who are saying Arsenal won that battle, are they saying Arsenal won the battle, or are they saying Cassidy lost the battle? That's very important. That's very important, because it's the same type of deal. It's like Groundhog's Day with the resolution card. It was all Cassidy lost. Cassidy lost that battle. Oh, Cassidy lost. Cassidy got booed. He lost. It had nothing to do with, yo, Goods won that battle. Goods beat him. Goods was better than him. That was all secondary and tertiary. That came later. That came later when people started pressuring. And it's the same deal here. When you look at the first media logs, the first information dropped about this battle from the media titans and everybody else, the people who immediately judged the battle and put out content, what were they saying? And were they saying, yo, Arsenal was getting busy, or Arsenal went crazy, or Arsenal won the battle? It was all about, nah, Cassidy lost that battle. Cool. So usually the way I do it, I talk about the person who won the battle, and secondary is the person who lost, because the person who won, usually they win because their material's better. They had a better performance, a better night. Yo, JD smashes Shotgun Suge. It wasn't, yo, Shotgun Suge got cooked or Shotgun Suge loses and JC is just like a footnote. But anyways, I'm gonna say this, man. I was saying earlier to the people who had Arsenal winning or Cassidy losing 3 rounds to nothing, I was like, nah, I can't see that, because Cassidy got the first round to me. I didn't know what happened in the second and the third. Now I know what happened in the second and the third. And Cass, my bro. I already felt like let down even with the first round, because you beat him in the first round. And I'm going to do like an in-depth bar-for-bar breakdown on this to talk the W and the L. I'm not even going to talk the W and the L of the battle right now, though, because that's neither here nor there right now to me. Honestly, it's not. Now, I understand, especially me being a 49ers fan, not every victory is going to be a pretty one. You know, we had a couple ugly wins this year. W's count as W's. However, this is the thing, Cass. Cass, when you get it on these cards and when you get on these stages, you are not battling your opponent. Contrary to what anybody says, contrary to what the URL fanboys and you know, the media titans and just regular fans, contrary to what anybody's saying, you are not battling none of these guys, bro. You know who you are. You understand what you've done. Even when people deny it, you're not battling none of them. You're battling your legacy. And y'all know I'm a huge boxing fan. I'm a Roy Jones guy. It's a lot of boxers that just ain't know. They took that one too many fights. And I'm not saying that this is the case here. I'm just using this as an illustration because this is how I felt like. Because there was that time where Roy Jones Jr., he's my favorite all-time boxer, not only was he unbeaten, he was unbeatable. He seemed unbeatable, period. We couldn't see him losing. But then once he took that first joint, it was like, man, it was his legacy. He wasn't fighting for any titles. He wasn't going to be considered any better than he already was historically with any of the fights he was taking after he fought John Ruiz and won the heavyweight belt. So yeah, Cass, bro, you are not battling none of these guys. You battling your legacy. And they've been trying to take your legacy away from you since you set foot here, and that's hate. And you can't ever let haters determine how you move. Understand that, agree with it, dig it. But when you say things like you at a 9, 9.5, 10, and what we know about you is on record, all of this, yeah, he don't got nothing on cam and all of that. You got enough material on record for everybody to know exactly who you are. There's enough people backing you, and the right kind of people backing you and speaking up for you, for everybody to know exactly who you are. That's why they get so mad, and that's why they try so hard to deny it. And they're trying to reach. A lot of it is just reaching. Oh, there's 5,000. He couldn't have had 5,000 battles, because if it's not exactly 5,000, then that opens the door. That makes you a liar. So now that you're a liar, that opens the door for them to take away everything. They think that you was just battling tomato cans. Bro, you on tour with the hottest artists in the universe. The Rough Riders, the Double R Cash Money Tour, Rough Riders Rockefeller. You on tour with those. All of those hungry artists that they were picking up and all of that. Do y'all not know that that's who he's battling? Because you had to go through the ringer. You had to go through the ringer. That's what they did. But that's for another time. I already broke that down too. But they're trying to mess with your legacy, bro. So when you're battling these brothers, it's your legacy that you're fighting for. These dudes can't add anything to your legacy. Nothing. If you convincingly 30'd Arsenal, it adds nothing to your resume, because we've seen Arsenal die from people who have less talent. We've seen them lose. Same thing with Goods. Cooking Goods, you get nothing from it. And you cook Goods. I don't care what these people saying, bro. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make everything retroactive. So anyways, man, your second and third rounds, bro, that wasn't no Cassidy at a 9, 9.5, 10. I don't know if it's material that you had in that legendary third round that you just didn't get to or get through. Because I know you had so many rounds that you got to, and that's a gift and a curse too, because now you got to kind of pick and choose, you know, which ones you're going to use and all of that. And to your defense, Arsenal was terrible. Arsenal was terrible, man. And again, I know there's people going to be, oh yeah, you just being biased, blah, blah, blah. Now I was standing next to Swave. I can't wait till Swave reach out. He was on the same exact tip. So I knew, all right, I'm not just tripping. But this dude is terrible right now. This is the battle of his life. The battle of his life. Arsenal had everything to gain. The eyes were on him. He's the one that had, you know, the opportunity. He got the shot. But he was terrible. He's saying stuff that's just like, man, it wasn't hard to beat. Like, if you would have came with the same stuff that you had with Goods, you would have 30'd him. 30'd your material in the second and third rounds, bro, wasn't better than your material in the Goods battle. That's my opinion. That's the way I broke it down. That's the way I see it. And some of it, yes, some of it may have to do with, y'all know how it is when the movie comes out, you don't get a chance to see it when it first comes out. But everybody's talking about it, and it's just like, yo, it's crazy, B. Everybody's talking about how great it is. And then you go see it, and you waiting on this epic, life-changing, cinematic, theater-changing film, and it's just not that, and you feel like let down. That's the way it is right now. That's the way I feel, bro. That's the way I feel. And take this to heart, but don't take it to heart. And what I mean by that is you definitely got to know by now. You definitely got to know that this is definitely not on some, yo, Jersey Nine is just hating. He's just like these other dudes. He couldn't wait to see me fall, or he's saying all of this stuff. Nah, bro. I'm saying this because it's necessary. Because I know that you are way better than your second and third rounds. You're way better than that, bro. Way better. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Real rap. Real rap. R Falls, and this is real talk just as a man, forget battle rap and anything like that. But R Falls, man, that's what make us strong. I know, man, Floyd changed the game in that way. Floyd changed the game to the place where that donut, that never losing it means everything. It means everything. But if you look historically at If I told you right now, yo, name your top 5 best boxers of all time, a lot of people will probably put Floyd in there. I'm in and out with that. It's debatable to me, but even if you do, even when you do, the other 4 dudes you putting in there, they all got L's, B. They all took losses. But you know what separated them from the other individuals who took those losses? The people that they lost to, they got that run back and they got punished. And they got punished. And you know how? Because that individual adapted. So Cass, man, bro, you can definitely do better, man. This is not no situation where it's you gave it your best shot. This is just not for you. Nah, this ain't that the situation, bro. There's some adjustments to make. So if you're willing to make, I think I'm losing. So yeah, my bad. But yeah, so yeah, Cass, man, I know I ain't nobody. I don't have no plaques. I don't have no gold records, no platinum records. I don't have any of that. I don't have any writing credits. I didn't write any of the biggest songs in the universe. You're right. I haven't had any battles in any type of battle leagues. You're right. But I do have an ear. And I do believe that you respect what I say, man. You've been rocking with me, B. You've been rocking with me. So rocking with me doesn't mean that you agree with everything I say, and it doesn't mean that I gotta agree with everything that you say, do, whatever. That's not how that works. But you know where my credibility is at. And you definitely know that this ain't on no hate and stuff, so you know. Yeah, man. But you could kill. Now is the perfect time because of the fact that these haters who couldn't wait to see something like this, they just love and want to see you fall. And they've written you off. They have written you off. So now is the perfect time to pull a rabbit out the hat. But yeah, so let me tell y'all, and I said this I think earlier, I don't know if it got cut off though, Kaz, we know you battled yourself on the problem, the hustler versus the problem versus the hustler. Dope. What I said earlier, and like I said, I don't know if it got cut off or not, if the Cassidy from Sunday Night were to battle the hustler, the problem, any of those Cassidys, but I wanted to talk about more recent ones. Like I said, that drink you did on Who Cared, Hollywood with Swiss. That bag right there, that you already know, Cass. If Sunday Night's Cassidy got in the ring with that Cass, Sunday night you would have lost. You would have lost to that Cass convincingly. Wouldn't even have been close. Your second 2 rounds, bro, it wasn't. Nah, man. Nah. Nope. So I'm gonna definitely break it down on some, cause I only watched it, so I didn't sit there with a pen and draw it out. I didn't write down all of the rhymes yet, and I'm gonna do it bar for bar, cause I know 100% there's stuff that I missed. I know that's a fact, because that's how your bars, best ones. Rayford Austin, he made it onto a team, but nobody's saying his name, nobody's wearing his jersey, his numbers ain't up there. One of the greatest in and one, and he made it. He crossed over to that. Then there's some NBA players who have gone to the Rucker, and some of them, they get embarrassed. They get crossed up. They get the ball put between their legs by these guys and everything. So that's what we seeing here. So the thing is, and this is something that Retro Rob touched on, and I totally agree. When you sign up for a smack battle and when you get on that smack stage, that's a contract basically saying you stepped into the N1 league. You stepped onto their court. So when they do all that funny stuff, you can't call travel. You can't call palm in violation. That's what they do. That's what the people paid to see. So you don't have to like it or appreciate it, but that just is what it is. It's a very small amount of people who could successfully play at a high level. Got your Kobe and your Melo, man. Those brothers can do it. And when you see Kobe on that, no, is he doing everything that they were doing? Nah, he's using his skill, his fundamentals, and all of that. But, he'll do a little crossover. He'll add a little flair to his drink just to show you I can do these N1 drinks too. But I'm just gonna cook you too. So it's not like straight. He goes there and they playing just straight up like they playing, the Clippers or something in the NBA Finals. Nah, So yeah, man, this is what that is, and that's the difference. So the battle rappers, they want to be industry artists anyways. They just can't do it. There are some that may have the ability to cross over, but they haven't done so successfully. They're upset with the NBA guys. So this is what they have. They have Harlem. They have Rucker Park. They have fans coming to see them in that arena. So they want to be known as, yeah, well, we the kings of this. They can't do it. Since we can't do what they do, you know, they can't do what we do neither. Yeah, we want our respect that way. So that's what it is. But yeah, Cass, bro, your second 2 rounds, like I said, so to everybody trying to call me some type of liar or something, kill yourself, bro. It's on the video. That gold, that floating gold Eagles hat, that's back there in the beginning of the battle, but then by Arsenal's second round, that hat is not there no more. It wasn't just a regular floating hat. That was me, and I couldn't stay, like I couldn't stand there no more. I was dying. Trying to call me a liar. But yeah, I watched it now, man. So anyways, Double Bang Gold Gang, baby, we in here. I'm gone.